Welcome to the Better Together podcast, where we look for ways we can work together to advance the gospel of Jesus Christ. Today, we have with us two pastors from Puerto Rico, Jose Correa and Wilberto Moreno. They have been ministering for several years on that island, and they're going to join us today to talk about what Free Will Baptists are doing in Puerto Rico. So welcome today, my friends. It's so good to have you here with us.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we're so happy.
So tell me a bit about your ministry in Puerto Rico.
All right, I can talk about the church, and then Pastor Jose can talk about Genesis Academy. So yeah, we right now we are working together in just one church. We have to be in we have two churches before, but at this point we are working together in just one church. We moved everybody to the same place, and that church is in the city right now, which is we have more people to reach, and so we are working together. Basically, I'm doing the I could be like the pastor part, working together directly with the people. And then Pastor Jose right now at this point, he's doing he's working as a pastor for Genesis Academy, but he's working as a pastor in our church in the city. So he's doing more the thing is that, and I can say that the thing of the stuff on the street. So he's working on the street. He's working with the people on the street. He's doing reaching the people on the street and trying to bring them to the church. So yeah, we have been working together since it could be like 3 months already, and church really starting to grow up. When we start together, we have almost like 45 people at church. Right now, we are close to 90 people every Sunday, which is amazing. We have, this is the first time after COVID, we have that kind of people at church. And we also working together on classes. We're doing classes Tuesdays night. And we have a good group, more than 20 people getting classes every Tuesday, so we are so happy. We are so happy at this point.
This is wonderful and pretty exciting. And so you've got the church, Pastor Jose. What you're doing there is also you're ministering, as Pastor Wilberto mentioned, kind of on the street, but doing a lot of interaction with people. But also, wow, what a ministry you have with Genesis Academy. So share with us about Genesis Academy and how you're using that to reach the community with the gospel.
Amen.
Yes, I'm very excited, Pastor. I see the God working in Puerto Rico right now is awesome. I see the church is part of the Genesis Academy. Everybody in the church right now is the same vision, the same goal for Genesis Academy. Genesis Academy is the first school in Puerto Rico, no profit. The parents is not pay nothing. This is awesome. I see it's the ministry, the church. I see the church working. Genesis Academy is down the church. The young people go to church too. This is awesome. The last Friday, the people, the church, the young people, the church is working together for the young people, the Genesis Academy. Yeah, I see the God working in Puerto Rico right now. I see the different kids change their life every day. Pray every day, teaching the gospel every day, preaching the gospel for everybody here. But it's awesome. I'm pastor for 14 years. I never see the God working this time. This time I see that the kids change their life. I see that every kid listen the Bible, the gospel. I see the kid change. This is touched my heart. Yeah, I think 3 months ago, working separate is no. I don't see the fruit right now. I see the fruit for everybody. Go. The church is only 15 minutes for the school. Right now, the Genesis Academy changed change their life. This is the challenge. The challenge is I see the kid change. I see the parents. The next day, the convention, the ¿cómo se llama?
In the conference, in the conference that we had before.
I see the teacher working for more love, more passion. Right now, every month, I had the conference for the parents. Prepare books for conference for the parents, and the parents right now is say, okay, Pastor, I go every month. Is a requirement that the college, the school. Yeah, I see the work, the God working in Puerto Rico, Pastor, is awesome. It's awesome.
That's wonderful. And so we probably need to give a little context for some of our listeners in the United States. They may not understand. A lot of your students have a lot of needs, and so you're providing their books for them. You're providing clothes and uniform, if you will, for them. Education. They don't have the means to pay the tuition, so you as a church are using that as a ministry where they're getting educated and they're getting food, but more importantly, they're getting the gospel.
Amen. And I want to add something about that, because right now we as a pastor, we have a lot of work to do with the adults. But I know that if we work on the kids at this point, we will have a good a God generation in maybe 10 or 15 years. So that's why Genesis is too important for us, because we work a lot with the adults, and sometimes it's not that easy. But when you work with kids, when the kids are close to the word of God, when we work together, when we pastor them, when we bring them the word of God on their hands, right now we can change the next generation. So it's a goal to us, change the next generation. And right now Genesis is helping us to do that. But as you say, Eddie, one of the things, one of the challenge here is this school is completely free for the parents. So we really need help to maintain that school working. So we have teachers, we have things to do, we have food, we bring the food to them for free, and basically everything to them. So we really need help to work with those kids that we know that they can change the next generation. So we have a good opportunity here, and we ask, I have to say like that, we ask for help.
Very good. So our listeners may say, well, why would they need help? Well, remember some of the things that have happened in Puerto Rico over the last several years. Puerto Rico had a devastating hurricane, which many people will remember and know quite a bit about. Also a devastating earthquake. And so then after that, COVID came upon them. And so it has taken quite some time for Puerto Rico to recover. One other thing kind of to mention, Pastor Jose mentioned these monthly meetings with the parents. So really what you're saying, Pastor Wilberto, is you're investing in the next generation. You're also, though, trying to train these parents into how to help their children come to the Lord. Now, I like what you said last. So our listeners, many of them will be in the United States, and there are needs there in Puerto Rico. So how can they support you and support your ministry?
Hey, Pastor Jose.
Yes. Right now, I need the sponsor. My goal is looking for a sponsor for kids. I think about a different option. One is I'm looking for a sponsor for the kids. I'm looking for little ¿cómo se dice beca en inglés? Ayuda.
I'm not sure how to say that.
A scholarship I'm looking for a scholarship for the kid.
Yes.
For the kids. Yes, this is my goal. Right now I have 40 kids every day. 40 kids. I start the new building, the construction, the new building in November. I'm waiting maybe 100 kids in next year. This is big challenge. What is the option right now? I think is talking for the people. The God is working in Puerto Rico. The God changed the kids. He's looking for a sponsor. $1, $2, $3, $10, whatever God put in the heart of the people, it's all right. But every day the kids eating food, eating lunch, every day supply everything for books or notebooks, everything, whatever the kids need, and supply everything. But this is big challenge. I'm looking for the people, looking for a sponsor. I talk the different person every day. I go outside the school for talking for everybody. Say, hey, it's the only school in Puerto Rico free. The parent never pay nothing. But the more important is that every people or everyone put the $1 used for the kids. This is the more important.
Very good. So our listeners could say, hey, I want to do a scholarship for a kid. Right now you have 40 kids. And so they would give a monetary amount. How much would they need to give to be a scholarship for a kid?
Right now, every kid is $300 for a month.
Okay. So that would be $300 of giving in that way. Another thing is you've got this team from Arkansas coming down with Travis Alexander. I suppose that would be a way that folks could actually see what's happening and come and help some of the school building as well, couldn't they?
Yes. I'm very excited for this one. Start the construction in November, but at the same time, Travis Alexander, a different person in Alabama, in different state. I'm working for what is the best option for her, for the kids, for put the money for the food or for the books, for everything. I think what God working right now in different state for this one. I'm very appreciative for this opportunity. I think the more important right now is the people. What happened in Puerto Rico? I think the people need to see the money. The people is working in Puerto Rico. The God is working. I like to say this. The Bible say you have fruit, God is working. You don't have fruit, God is not working. What happened in Puerto Rico right now? I see the God working. I see the fruit in the church. I see the fruit in Genesis. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Very good. One last thing we might mention is they could also give to the Jose and also give to your account through Free Will Baptist North American Ministries. So that'll help you to be there where you're at, trying to minister in Puerto Rico. And as you and Pastor Wilberto are working together, it enables you to do more work, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well,
100%.
You guys have just given us a whole lot of information. I think our listeners will leave this podcast knowing, number one, I need to pray for Puerto Rico. The churches have come together and they're seeing so much fruit from what they're doing. They're able to be right there in the real close to many, many people. We're seeing great things happening with the school, kids that are often financially challenged, but this is giving them an opportunity to hear the gospel. So exciting things are happening. I could give by scholarshiping a student. I could get up with Arkansas Free Will Baptist Ministries, and I could actually go to Puerto Rico, and then I could give to actually support this ministry through Free Will Baptist North American Ministries. Lots of ideas you guys have given us today, and I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to join us today. And we want to thank our listeners for joining us as well. We want to encourage you to take this podcast, share it with others, help others to learn what's happening in Puerto Rico. And as a church and as individuals, may we get behind them in their important ministry, remembering every little thing we do really does matter. It really does help. We truly are better together.